Good morning, all friends. In last session, we have discussed about heart and circulation system, in which we have discussed about the flow of heart. Okay, especially in this schematic diagram of circulation, we have we have discussed about arteries, veins, and capillaries. Okay, that how this artery is being divided. Okay, further divided into capillaries, and how these capillaries are forming a vein to circulate the blood. Okay, so after this one, we have discussed about this heart. Okay, that working of heart. In this lecture, we will discuss about heartbeat. What is heartbeat and how it works? Okay, it simply means we can say in relatable example we will discuss. Okay, so the walls of the chambers of the heart are made up of muscles. Okay, you simply knows that very well that whatever the walls or partition of the heart, okay, we can say it are made up of muscles. These muscles contract and relax rhythmically. Okay, as we have seen in the last session, okay, that how that blood is being extracted, okay, and it is being pumped through the with the help of heart to the other tissues of the body and lungs especially. Okay, so these muscles contract and relax rhythmically. This rhythmic contraction followed by its relaxation constitute a heartbeat. Okay, this is the simple definition we can say, okay, or whatever the basic for this heartbeat. Now remember that heartbeats continue every moment of our life. You will simply observe this one, okay, that this heartbeat continues throughout our life, okay, we can say. So if you place your hand on the left side of your chest, okay, on the left side of your chest, why? Because our heart is there, okay, on the left side. Okay, so if you place your hand on the left side of your chest, you can feel your heartbeat. Okay, it's not for a second. Okay, they are not asking for a second only. You just have to place and observe for some time. Okay, it's not for an instant. So the doctor feels your heartbeats with the help of an instrument called a stethoscope. Okay, you will have observed that. You must have observed that this doctor are putting a instrument, or putting an instrument on your chest. Okay, and also behind your chest. I mean to say your back. Okay, okay, to observe your heartbeat. Okay, examine you. So and what is the name of this instrument? It is stethoscope. Okay, a doctor uses the stethoscope as a device to amplify the sound of the heart. It consists of a chest piece that carries a sensitive diaphragm, two earpieces, and a tube joining the parts. It is simply the description of this stethoscope only. Okay, doctor uses stethoscope as a device to amplify the sound of the heart. Okay, and this sound of the heart is heartbeat only. It consists of a chest piece that carries a sensitive diaphragm, two earpieces, and a tube joining the parts. Okay, these are the earpieces we can say. This is the chest piece we can say. Okay, and this is the tube which is joining both of these parts. Doctors can get clues about the condition of your heart by listening through a stethoscope. Okay, first of all, they will ask you something. Okay, some routine question. If you will go to a doctor, okay, go to visit or simply if you will visit a hospital, okay, for some routine checkup or whatever, if you are getting some symptoms, then first of all doctor will ask you some basic question, okay, about your health, and after that, okay, or meanwhile we can say, okay, he will start checking your heartbeat also. Let us construct a model of a stethoscope with the materials that are available around us. Okay, so in this activity 11.2, we will study that how we can make a model, okay, how we can make a model of a stethoscope, okay, which is telling us the working of a stethoscope, okay. So take a small funnel of 6 to 7 centimeter in diameter. Simply you are being asked to take a funnel, okay, like you are given in this figure 11.5. Okay, this is the okay, in this figure 11.5b. Okay, this is the model of stethoscope. This is the funnel. Okay, in about 6 to 7 centimeter in diameter. Okay, fix a rubber tube 50 centimeter long. Simply, okay, approximately tightly on the stem of the funnel. Okay, this is the stem. Okay, here you can see. Stretch a rubber sheet or a balloon, okay, because the balloon is made of the rubber only, on the mouth of the funnel and fix it tightly with a rubber band. Put the open end of the tube on one of your ears, like this one. You are given in this figure 11.5b. Put the open end of the tube on one end of your ears. Place the mouth of the funnel on your chest near the heart. Okay, like that stethoscope only. Okay. Now try to listen carefully. Do you hear a regular thumping sound? Okay, like thug thug. Okay. So the sound is that of heartbeats only. How many times did your heartbeat in a minute? Okay. You just can simply count that heartbeats. Okay. Count again after running for 4 5 minutes. You will observe that after running this heartbeat will be increased, okay, rather than simply sitting at a place, okay. Compare your observation, record your own pulse rate and heartbeat and that of your friends while resting and after running and recording table 11.2. Okay, you are given here a table. So in this table you can record this basic one, okay. Do you find any relationship between your heartbeat and pulse rate? Each heartbeat generates one pulse rate. Okay, sorry, one pulse in the arteries. Okay, we have seen what is arteries. Arteries are simply taking the blood from the heart to another parts of the body. Okay, so each heartbeat generates one pulse in the arteries, and the pulse rate per minute indicates the rate of heartbeat. The rhythmic beating of the various chambers of the heart maintains circulation of blood and transport of substances to the different parts of the body. Okay. So this was some basic about heartbeat. Okay. In next session, we will discuss about topic 11.2, and that is excretion in animals. I hope all of you are getting this point, okay, getting these concepts. Okay. Thank you very much. That's it for today. Thank you very much, and have a nice day to all of you.